Mabio Chol and Nick Blakey were seen, I guess, kind of wrestling on the wing, and it looked like Chol actually hit Blakey a couple times in the chest, maybe in the throat, a hand on the throat as well, but this received no sanction. Draper's come in with a knee on Cameron, and sometimes we've seen this be paid a fine for rough conduct, but this was nothing, just a free kick, which I think is fair. Ollie Henry from Geelong has been charged with striking Zach Williams from Carlton in the third quarter. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, low impact and body contact. For this, he's been given a $6,250 fine, with an early plea can be downgraded to $3,750. I think this is pretty soft. It's a free kick for a high contact. I'm not entirely sure why this is a fine, unless it's another incident that I wasn't able to see. He did get him high, but I think this is nothing more than a free. Are you aware of another incident that might not be this one, but I've missed? Jack Higgins from St Kilda has been charged with rough conduct for this tackle on Aliir. This happened in the second quarter. The MRO graded it as careless conduct, severe impact and high contact. They gave him 3 weeks, and for some reason St Kilda challenged this. They obviously lost and 3 matches were upheld. Do you have any reason why you thought they might have challenged this one? Seems like a no-brainer to me. Marlon Pickett from Richmond has been charged with striking Clayton Oliver in the first quarter. The MRO graded this as intentional conduct, low impact and body contact. For this, with an early plea, he'll pay a $3,750 fine. What do you think about that one? Riley West from the Western Bulldogs has been charged with rough conduct on Brandon Walker from Fremantle. This happened in the second quarter. The MRO graded as careless conduct, medium impact and high contact, and for that he'll be missing 1 week. I think it's fair. He's overrun the ball, he's mistimed the bump, he's got it wrong, hit him in the head. 1 week is right. Harry Mackay from Carlton has been charged with careless contact with an umpire twice. For somehow this is just his first offence 2 times. I don't get how that works, but both happened in the fourth quarter on consecutive plays, where he was fined $1,250 for each contact with the umpire, so $2,500. Callan Ward from GWS and Lachie Neale from Brisbane Lions have both been charged with striking. A lot of this happened off the ball and off camera. Both charges were intentional conduct, low impact and body contact. Callan Ward, with an early plea, will be paying $2,500, while Lachie Neale will be paying $3,750 as it was his second offence. Mason Redmond from Essendon has been charged with striking Lachie Schultz from Collingwood in the second quarter. This was graded as intentional conduct, low impact and body contact. With an early plea, he'll be paying $2,500. I know Schultz was blindsided by this, but it looks like a fairly regulation bump. This happens all day, every day in any game. Not entirely sure why this one's worth $2,500 and the others aren't. What are your opinions on that? Jai Simpkin probably lucky to get no sanction or fine for this tackle. I think Crouch definitely contributed to the contact and exaggeration, but I think he's lucky to get away with absolutely nothing. I thought Hewitt was very lucky not to receive a fine for this trip. And the lucky last one, Chad Warner from the Sydney Swans has been charged with rough conduct against Will Day for this tackle. This happened in the third quarter and the MRO graded it as careless conduct, low impact and high contact. For this he'll be paying a $2,500 fine. We've seen these ones be paid as suspensions. A fine's probably about right. There's a very fine line between a fine and a suspension. It depends on the severity of when and how the head hits the ground. Anyway, that's it for this week. Thank you very much for watching. See you in the next video.